Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we're going to be talking about how anyone can earn 20 mil mesos each day for the total time of 5 to maybe 10 minutes, depending on how fast you can do this. And that is through Ursus. So for those of you who don't know what Ursus is, it is a boss for anybody who is level 100 and up. It fits from 1 to 18 people inside. Of course, for a reboot, I think it earns 3 times or 4 times more. I've seen people earn 36 to 40 mil per run. So it's like 110 mil to 120 mil each day for rebooters. And Ursus 5th job skills cannot be used at all. But I've heard that the 5th job boost nodes do apply. You get 20 potions limit per life. And each time you die and revive, you'll be able to reuse those 20 potions and it becomes a new 20. So let's say you have 15 and you died, and somebody revived you, you'll get your 20 potions back and you'll have a total of 20 again. And there are 80 revives total for everyone in your whole team. And basically how you revive people is have somebody who is alive stand on somebody who is dead, and basically just hold down your NPC chat key for about 5 to 8 seconds without getting hit. And if you get hit, you have to basically reset from the beginning. And once you revive somebody, you get some bonus points, and that person obviously gets a new life. Darkside does help in dealing with meteors. Meteors and Ursus will be the only obstacle really to stop you from reviving other people. I suggest reviving people if you want higher points. The rankings in Ursus is based on the damage dealt, how many revives you have, how many deaths you had, and a bunch of other factors. You get 3 entries per day per account. There is also a thing called Ursus Golden Time, in which the meso and EXP and all the rewards double, and ideally you definitely want to go during these times, otherwise you're gonna get basically half the rewards. So if you have work or school or whatever, you can't make these times, then I guess you can probably try doing it outside of it, but definitely go during Ursus Golden Time. And as of the making of this video, correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I think the Ursus Golden Time is UTC time 1 to 3 a.m. and UTC time 6 to 8 p.m. Now, let me explain the boss and some of the basic mechanics. Some of the percentages in this explanation below might not be super accurate, but yeah, let's get into it. So the most damage will be from hitting the head to the tail. So ideally, you want to hit its head, but if you can't hit its head, you can hit the body and tail and paws and whatever else, but you do the most damage hitting his head. He does a claw attack, which does 20% damage, and then he also does a touch damage of about 10%. There's also a super big claw, which he winds up and pulls his claw back and swipes at you, and that does about 80% damage. He also does a move called Stun and Eat, because he first slams in front of him and stuns whoever is within the radius, and he'll basically swallow him. To be freed from getting swallowed, what you have to do is have your party members hit the boss, and basically he either spits the party members who got swallowed into the air, coughs them out, or poops them out from his butthole. So another attack that he does is these little horns that he spawns on the ground, and they do about 40% damage after 2 seconds of spawning. He also slams the ground for a 30% damage. He also occasionally does a rush attack, which does 25% damage. Sometimes he also does this really annoying attack where he grabs the player, and the player basically can't be freed unless the other players hit the hand. And I think you have to hit it for a bunch of times before he releases the player. So if you're going solo, you're gonna be at a toughie if you get grabbed, because you're basically guaranteed to die. Another thing that he does is he lies down, and once he lies down, you want to get on top of him, get on his back, get on his head, whatever it is. because as soon as he stands up from lying down, he'll one-shot you if you're not on top of him. So just keep that in mind. He also sends out Ursus bombs, which is similar to lucid bombs. So what you want to do is you want to stack with another player or iframe the bomb. But keep in mind that if the bombs do not explode properly, they will transfer over to other players. You can use Hero's Will, if you can time it right, to prevent yourself from getting the bomb. But again, it's gonna be like hot potato unless you guys tank the bomb properly or you guys iframe it properly. So I'm not sure how much damage it does, but ideally you just want to stack together so the damage gets split amongst the people who are around you. Another thing that he does is he sand traps you, and when he sand traps you, what you need is have another player just basically go near you and I think NPC chat on you once, and then you'll be free from the sand trap. When you're sand trapped, you can't really do anything, but I don't think it kills you. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think it does kill you. And then during the last 10% of Ursus, he also dances in position, and it does 10% damage, I think, if you go near him. And what you have to be wary of are the meteors that are dropping on top of you as he is jumping up and down in the same position. So here's a breakdown of, I guess, all of the grades that you can get. So for S grade, you get 108 billion damage, even if you're solo. SS is this much, and you know, you guys can read about this if you guys want. I'm not gonna go over into every single piece of it. But yeah, that's it for a basic overview of Ursus. And if you guys do this every day, you guys can get 21 mil-ish in regular world and around 100 something mil in reboot. Keep in mind that your EXP and the meso that you get is dependent on what level you are. And as you can see in this complicated formula right here, it is related to the level of your character. So the lower level that your character is, the less meso that you'll get. But level 200 and above characters should get a decent amount of meso. There is also this Ursus shop. And in the Ursus shop, you get a bunch of items based off of the rewards that you collect. So the animal bones, animal fur, everything like this. These do not go into your inventory. They basically go towards your record, essentially. And this is good because it saves you on etc space and other inventory space. So you have a bunch of choices you guys can get. Spell traces. This is the Ursus buff, it's the atmospheric effect that gives, I think, 30 attack and magic attack. There's the Medal of Honor, Clean Slate Scroll, and Bonus Potential Scroll, Epic Potential Scroll, Damage Skin, Chair, Pet Coupons, Hat, Gloves, and next stuff, and a Powerful Rebirth Flame. Usually people just get the Ursus buff for bossing, but you can definitely get traces if you need them. The Honor, Medal of Honor, and other things of that sort. Epic Potential Scroll, I think, is pretty decent too if you need it. But yeah, other things are pretty much just NX story if you guys are into that. Hope you guys found this helpful. If you did, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you guys want to see more content coming from me. As always, I'll see you guys in the next video.